and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 24th of September, 2015. The moon today is in the middle of Aquarius, as it will be transiting its way over the course of the day through Sravana nakshatra. You know, you've got this hunch that you're picking up on today, but it's somewhat elusive, ethereal. It's something about it is you just can't quite gel together, if you know what I mean. And you're in a position where you recognize the value of what you're picking up on, but you don't really know how to bring it all together. And that's making it a little bit difficult, because you certainly need some practical steps to make something happen in your life. And those practical steps are likely directed towards trying to create a higher level of happiness in your life. But you're confused about how to bring it all together. And you're tempted while that's happening to really push for a particular result. After all, you know, we all know the age-old fact that hard work brings results. Does it? Well, no, it doesn't always bring results. Sometimes it brings a headache, you know, because you're banging your head against a brick wall when you're not really going to get those results, right? So what is needed with the energy of the day is not a determined effort quite as much to take something that is somewhat elusive and make it more crystallized, right? Instead, it's about looking and being more aware of answers that might be more easily available to you, rather than having your eyes just set completely forward on going, okay, well, I've got this information, but I'm going to do this, right? Instead, you need to wait for the pieces of the puzzle to fall a little more deeply into place. It's going to happen in a manner that you don't really expect it to, and the information that you have is very important and vital to that process happening, and what you're picking up on is 100% accurate, but you are not going to be able to bring what you're trying to bring into being through sheer force of strength. It's going to require your awareness and looking for answers that are somewhat abstract or beyond the normal, right? Not just the obvious. You're looking for something that's not quite as obvious. Sravana is an artha-driven nakshatra. It's a very goal-directed energy. And it's symbolized by the ear, Sravana nakshatra is. And the concept here is to be able to sense with more than just our immediate senses. So hearing with more than just our ears, seeing with more than just our eyes, really using our intuition, letting the mind connect to the senses, and really using your full sensory awareness to the utmost of your capacity. And there's a very strong potential that you can do that today, right? So if there's a strong potential of that happening, what seems to be the problem? Well, the problem today is with the particular lunar tithis that we're dealing with in the equation. And those are Shukla Ekadashi, or I should say the lunar tithi and the solar lunar yoga, Shukla Ekadashi, which is the 11th day of the bright half of the moon. And this particular lunar tithi is connected to Venus. And because of the position of Venus at the moment, things are likely going to pull you in a direction where you're going to be determined or very focused and very emotionally attached to an outcome. Now, ultimately, that will lead to an awakening just naturally and of its own accord that will help you to see things in a clearer manner. But the idea here is to not have to go through the frustration of dealing with an emotional attachment and then having somewhat of a rude awakening. Instead, you'd rather have a gentle awakening, right? The solar lunar yoga today is Driti. Driti is about holding to a particular concept or holding to a particular ideal. And if you hold to that particular ideal and are so determined to, at all possible costs, to have it made manifest, well, on many levels, you're going to be shown that it's not going to happen in the way that you would quite expected to. So better than to get all caught up in the emotional tussle of the day, instead it's probably better to just be aware of any potential opportunities that might arise beyond the obvious. And chances are that those opportunities are going to arise today. If you need a little bit of help dealing with a tricky situation in your life, I do offer several different types of astrological service, and these are available through the astrological services page of my website, which is linked through the link in the bottom left-hand corner of this video. Also, for those of you who are astrology enthusiasts, especially Vedic astrology, because that's the type of astrology that I practice and teach, I will be beginning a predictive course on the 10th of October, working with intermediate level techniques that will teach you how to narrow a window of time down to a few days, and then using transits, predict an event down to within a day or two. If you'd like some more information on how you might be able to register for this course, please follow the link in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 24th of September, 2015. Until next time, please take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.